Hey everyone, I'm Adam here with another video on my channel, The Free MD. Now, I'm a big fan of this trip that I'm about to show you guys because I really think it emphasizes a few of the messages that I really want to portray with my channel. So first of all, that is that you can and should do exciting things no matter what situation you're in. I am a broke medical student, meaning I don't really have much money and I don't really have much time per se. But I was still able to afford this awesome trip out to Vail, Colorado to go skiing and snowboarding with my family. And I think this is an appropriate trip for that message because this is actually the first trip where a lot of my fellow med students started asking me how are you able to go and do all these things while school is going on? Now, secondly, I think this trip also does a great job of showing you how much I love leveraging the benefits on my credit card. The idea of maximizing and always capitalizing on the opportunities that are available to you is really something that I have internalized, and I'm really hoping that this video does a good job of showing some of the value of that as well. So let me give a little bit of the background. This was actually a family vacation out to Vail, Colorado to do some skiing and snowboarding at Vail. Now, my family's pretty big, so there are 12 total people that ended up going out, and that's actually part of the reason why my credit cards were able to get so much value for us on this trip. The two main cards that I used were the Delta Sky Miles Gold card and the Capital One Venture X card. So let's start with flights. Most of my family had to pay for their own flights, but my Delta Sky Miles card got me a great deal on a couple round-trip tickets. So with my Delta card, I was able to get 3 round-trip tickets for myself and 2 of my brothers for only 9,000 points and $11 each. So that added up to a grand total of 27,000 Delta points and $33 for 3 round-trip tickets from Cleveland to Denver. Now, that saved us quite a bit right there, but on top of that, we also got free checked bags, which we used to check our snowboards so that we didn't have to pay for rentals when we got to Vail. Each round trip ticket to Denver is somewhere around $300 to $400. So just to be safe, we'll estimate $300, meaning we got $900 out of that. But on top of that, each checked bag is about $30. So 2 ways for 3 checked bags, that adds up to $180 for a total savings of $1,080 with that Delta card. So now let's talk about free food, and this one actually probably excites me the most. Now, you might remember from my video on Santa Barbara that the Capital One Venture X card gives you the priority pass, which also allows you to eat free at certain restaurants at a variety of airports. But something I didn't mention in that last video is that I can actually make authorized users on my account, my Capital One Venture X card, and those authorized users also get that benefit. So that means we were really able to rack up the benefits on the free food on this trip. So at Bar Simon in Cleveland, you get $28 per person, up to a total of 3 in your party. And so myself and my 2 brothers got a total of $84 in free food. But that's not all. Of course, there were 6 other people leaving from Cleveland. 2 of them are authorized users on my account. And I think you see where this is going. That's $84 times 2, meaning $168 for those 6 people as well. So in total then at Bar Simon on the way out, we got $252 in free food at Bar Simon. And it doesn't stop there either. So when we landed in Denver, there's another airport there that also participates in this Priority Pass program. It's called the Sweetwater Mountain Tap House. So we actually used this as a meeting point for all of my family members. So all 12 of us ended up meeting there once we all landed from our various flights. So now the thing about this restaurant is that they only allow you to register up to 1 guest. And so instead of being able to register 3 and get an $84 credit, you can only register 2 and get a $56 credit. But here, another one of the people meeting us is also an authorized user on my account, which means we had 4 people with a $56 discount, meaning we got a total of $224 off at the Sweetwater Mountain Tap House. Now, if you've been keeping along, you might have added that up, and at this point, you might realize that not only did we get those benefits on the way there, but we also got them on the way back. So if you add all of that up, multiply it by 2, you get a grand total savings of $952 in free food for me and my family just at the airports on this trip. So That's pretty good, right? Now, let's also talk about lounge access. So Priority Pass is probably most well known for its ability to give you access to exclusive lounges in airports. So some of these lounges are relatively bare bones, meaning they've got a free bar, some buffet style food, and then they also have some comfortable areas for you to lounge before your flight. Other lounges can get really, really luxurious. Like some have showers, some have saunas and spas, and some actually, believe it or not, even have pools. So all 9 of us leaving from Cleveland got to hang out in the Club CLE before our flights, getting some free snacks and some free drinks, and just hanging out in the lounge area before we departed. Now, there were also 3 people leaving from Dallas, and there happens to be a Capital One lounge in Dallas, which unfortunately, the people who went there didn't really take many pictures or videos, but they assured me that it was really, really impressive. So also on the way back, we hung out at the Club ATL because our connecting flight on the way home went through Atlanta, and that was pretty similar to the Club Cleveland, maybe a little bit bigger though. So it's really hard to actually quantify the monetary value of this lounge access. You know, I could use the amount that it costs a non-member to gain access, but I actually don't think that's a really accurate representation. I think it might overinflate the final number of savings that I'll show you, and I don't want to overinflate that, and so I'll just stay on the safe end and not even give a monetary value. But of course, you know, in doing that, I'm sort of being very conservative in my estimate, right? Because free snacks, an open bar that's free, and just lounge access before your departing flight is no small thing. And last but not least, we have the rental car upgrade that we also got through my Capital One Venture X card. So with the Capital One card, you get complimentary President Circle status with Hertz, the rental car company, and we took full advantage of that on this trip. So of course, we had a ton of luggage, and not only that, we had 3 snowboards and boots and just equipment for snowboarding and skiing, right? So we needed a pretty big car to be able to accommodate that. However, because of our President Circle status, we knew that we were able to upgrade. So we booked the cheapest car that we could that would allow us to upgrade, which ended up being a total of $220 for 4 days, which is pretty decent. But we were able to upgrade to a really nice big truck that I think would have cost us around $550. So it was pretty fun walking the lot and being able to pick pretty much any car that we wanted. That's sort of what President Circle status allows you to do. And so we walked around for a while and of course ended up deciding on this truck because it had enough space for us and had a really big bed that could fit all the snowboards, luggage, and equipment. So we spent $220, but we got a truck that would have cost us $550 for 4 days, which means we netted a total savings of $330 on the rental car. So how much did we save in total with my cards on this trip? Well, we saved $1,047 on the flights and the bags. We saved $952 on food at the restaurants in the airport. And then lastly, we saved $330 with the rental car. Now that is a grand total savings of $2,329 without inclusion of the lounges. And so I'm actually pretty proud of that because I did the whole planning for this family vacation, and organizing 12 people is really no small task. And so to be able to pull it off and, save a ton and just have everyone share in on the savings in that was pretty special and really fun. All right, though, that's it for the savvy money-saving intro. Let me go ahead and show you some of the sights and shots and activities that we did while we were in Vail, Colorado.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move.
So that is it for another video. I hope this one gave you a good idea of how you can really make things happen if you're willing to explore your options, what you have available to you, and be savvy with what you have. So I obviously spent a lot of time in this video talking about how I maximized the benefits of my credit cards and how I got savings with those. So if you liked that, or if you think you might prefer seeing more activity shots and cinematic video, go ahead and let me know your thoughts in the comments below, which of those you think you prefer. I really appreciate all your guys' feedback, so thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.